Hello students, this is Mrs. K. We're back again now to do Unit 26, exercises 5, 6 and 7 for Year 5s in the Sound Waves book. Okay, so we're looking at the V sound only today. We're not going to work on the W sound today, we're just going to work on the V sound. Okay, so in exercise 5 it says to write contractions for the pairs of words and the pairs of words for the contractions. This sounds a lot like our exercise 4 work yesterday when we were looking at the W sound. Write contractions for the pairs of words and pairs of words for the contractions. For instance, the very first one uses our example from our W work yesterday, from our contractions yesterday. Let's have a look at it if we can. Okay, so yesterday we talked about this. We have becomes we've. We have becomes we've. We've taken out this part here of that word. Let's just take that out. It's not a very nice clean way to do it. And then we pop in an apostrophe that way to replace those letters. And what that becomes here, when we contract that, contract means to push it together, contract that, we get we've. Okay. So the first one we have will be W-E'-V-E. So I've done that one for you. You should be able to do the next one. They have. What will that become? Which part are you taking out? Where does the apostrophe go? Can you write it all together as one word, a contraction? Okay, next, they are. Oh, that's a little bit different to they have or we have. They are. What will the new word be? How does it sound? More importantly, perhaps, how do you spell it? What do you take out? Where does the apostrophe go? Continue on through all of those contractions. Okay, if you have some questions about that, and who wouldn't have some questions, you would turn to page 87 in your book. On page 87, I'm sure what we're going to find is one of those helpful hints. Okay, there we go, page 87. Helpful hints. We're actually looking over here at 88 at the page 10, sorry. Well, no, it is 87, sorry. Anyway, at number 10, contractions. And that tells us a little bit about how contractions work. Contractions of two words are made by 1, writing all of the first word, 2, joining the second word to it, leaving out one or more letters, 3, writing an apostrophe where the letters have been left out. For example, he is contracts to he's. He, H-E'-S. Okay, so now you know how to do that one. Turning back to your work in Unit 26, which is on page 56. Okay, number 6, exercise 6 in Unit 26 for the V sound is write adjectives ending with the suffix I-V-E. I-V-E is a suffix, so we have a prefix goes before a word, a suffix comes after the word. Does that make sense? So I was writing a word up here. The prefix could be here before the word. The suffix can be after the word. Okay, so we're looking at a suffix. Okay. The adjective forming suffix I-V-E, so in other words, when we add I-V-E, that helps us to make an adjective in many cases, can mean relating to. So when we put I-V-E at the end of a word, what we're saying is that's related to. So for their example is invent. If we use the word invent, that means to create something new. If we say that you are quite inventive, that means that you are the kind of person who would make something new. So we're describing you as being inventive. Okay, the next one. So let me see what it says. Sorry, it says, for example, inventive means relating to being an inventor. Okay, so it means relating to. It's something like that thing. It's connected to inventing. Okay, so relating to creating. So we're going to change that word create. We've already got creating as one way that we could add a suffix to that word, but we need to add the suffix I-V-E, creative, creative. Adding I-V-E to create gives us creative. To be creative is related to being someone who creates things. It's related to creating. Next one, the next one underneath that says related to possessing, to possess, to own something, to possess something. So relating to possessing, adding an IVE to the base word. The base word is possess. So possessive, possessive. Okay, so possessive is what you're going to write down. Work through the rest of those, see if you can do those, adding the IVE to the base word in each case. Okay, number 7 tells us what we need to colour words in the word search that have been built from the base words in the box. So in the box we see base words like solve, so next to the vase, on page 56 at the bottom of the page, exercise 7, there's a box and that box says solve. You're going to colour the word yellow. If there's a word in there that comes from the word solve, built from the word solve, you'll colour that word yellow. The word survive. If there's a word in the letters in the hidden word puzzle, if there's a word in there that's related to the word survive, you're going to colour it blue. Love. If there's a word in there that's related to the word love, you're going to colour it green. So just to make sure we're clear, using this box here that tells us what colours we need for different kinds of words. Words that are built on the base word need to get coloured the particular colour that's written next to it. The base word, particular colour that it needs to be coloured in. And this is where we look to find those words in here. You're going to have to really, really, really look. And you're going to have to think about what a word might look like when it's built on the base word. So if a word is built on love, if I was looking for a word built on the word love, I would think it might have a suffix, it might have a prefix. What can we use as a suffix for love? I would think lovable, A-B-L-E, lovable, L-O-V-A-B-L-E, lovable. If I found that in there, I would colour it in green. Or unloved, U-N-L-O-V-E-D, unloved. I would colour that in green. What about loving or lovingly or even lovely? Okay, so any of those would be coloured in green. So you understand what I'm saying? You should be able to do exercise 7 now. Thank you. We'll chat again tomorrow when we do the challenge on page 57, or as soon as you're ready to do that one. On page 57, we'll be doing that challenge in the next recording. Bye-bye.